is Kelly with Moonbean Gems Tarot, and this is going to be your Capricorn mid-August reading. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I do reshuffle and meditate before I do a reading. Bear with me, I actually went to the dentist this morning and my whole side of my mouth is frozen, so yeah, bear with me. Can't afford to take any days off right now, so here I am doing this because I gotta do this. I gotta make a few pieces of jewelry too, and then I gotta go to work. So good times today. Anyways, Capricorn, as always, messages may or may not resonate with you. It may resonate with someone else in your life, not necessarily you, or it could be the other person involved. Again, if it doesn't resonate, please, you're welcome to check my other videos to see if maybe your moon or rising, Venus and Jupiter, possibly one of those, or even a collaboration of different pieces from each reading may resonate with you. Okay, I do read cards intuitively, so not necessarily the classic traditional meaning towards each card. It's whatever spirit kind of guides me to kind of see. Anyways, so Capricorn, before I started recording, I did do a little mini pre-shuffle as well as meditation session, and there were a couple cards that popped out. All good cards, like, hey, you know, something good is going on. I had the High Priestess pop out, the Empress, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So that tells me, Capricorn, you're standing tall right now. You are in your, like, seriously in your element in terms of you're grounded right now. You are full of abundance. You know, you are trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. You are basically, I want to be you. Let's put it that way. I want to be you, Capricorn, this month for sure. So let's start the reading and kind of see if any of these cards either pop out or if it at all plays a role in your reading for mid-August. Okay? Again, like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Okay? So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit before we get started. Please allow me to connect with the collective of Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And connect with Capricorn. Any messages that for their August mid-month. What's going on with Capricorn? Show me clearly, please. Messages to come in clearly, consistent. I do appreciate any messages that I can guidance. Okay. The messages that we have for Capricorn, August mid-month. Okay. Also keep in mind that my messages or my readings are timeless as well. So this may not resonate with you right at this moment, but it may resonate with you later down the line. Alright, Capricorn. What did I say? High Priestess. I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. I'm a neurotic shuffler. I'm always shuffling, right? And the same card came out. Bam. First card, right? So again, you're trusting yourself, you're using your intuition. It could also mean that there's some secrets or mystery there. Typically, that's what the High Priestess kind of, symbolizes there with that victim, with the moon there, right? Just like the moon card is all about, could be secrets as well, illusion, right? Imagination. Any other messages? Ooh. The Lovers card popped out there right on top of our High Priestess. So with the Lovers card, it's definitely a partnership here, deep love between you and another person. Any other messages for Capricorn? Ooh, the Five of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is that with the Five of Cups, it's like typically it means regret, loss, grief, just the feeling of abandonment, right? Just feeling unloved right now, right? And it could be, again, because of a lover or someone who you were in a previous relationship with, or in a relationship right now. Again, keep in mind, this is timeless. So you may be in this relationship at the moment and something has yet to cause you to feel this way. Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups, right? So this definitely is about a romantic partnership for sure. It could be a marriage. You know what? With the two of those, like, I don't like throwing around twin flames, but I kind of feel like definitely this is like soulmate connection. Like you're in deep with this person. Okay. Any other message? Oh. All right. So I asked for a few messages and I got two cards just flew literally out of there. So I've got the Ace of Cups and I have the Wheel of Fortune. So typically your Ace of Cups would stand for either a new relationship, right? Could be a baby, pregnancy, right? Could be a birth. Again, I'm reading for a collective, so there could be a whole bunch of messages. It could be all of that, right? Maybe this individual abandoned you, right? And then you found out you're pregnant and they're not there. But, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is here, right? Good fortune, right? It's a turning point for you. The realization that maybe this individual, it may be hard with them. It may, like, again, I want to clarify this and find out what happened here. Why is the Five of Cups here for this reading? So I got the Page of Wands. So I feel like someone's coming with information. Someone either told the person you're with or told you about a situation. And it's possibly what's causing this Five of Cup energy where you feel regret. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Ace of Pentacles. It could have been a new job. You got a new job. Someone up. Definitely feel like it's a younger individual for whatever reason. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Just reading for Capricorn in August. Showing clearly. The Moon. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. You don't have to. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with the moon card showing up there. But again, it doesn't have to be, right? It's just the energy in the card. But I do see that there's definitely some mystery here, right? Could even be fear. I don't sense too much fear. It's more like I feel like there is something being hidden. With the Priestess and the Moon card, something is not being told. Could be that someone's pregnant and hasn't told the other individual yet, right? Maybe you're not with that person. Or maybe that person... No, I haven't seen that yet, so let's see. I want to look more into this High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here for Capricorn's reading? Okay, Knight of Swords. Other messages for High Priestess. King of Pentacles. So, someone kind of rushed in here. Wasn't thinking, had maybe one or too many opinions regarding a situation. They were not thinking rationally. I kind of feel like with this Knight of Swords, he's barreling in. He's not even like looking to see if there's any danger. Like how even that horse isn't even looking forward. The horse is kind of looking at him like, why are we going this way? What's going on here? With the King of Pentacles, typically, again, this could be you, right? You have to be. Okay, but I strongly, for whatever reason, feel like you're dealing with a water sign. There's a cup energy, and then like with the moon and High Priestess, definitely feel like you're dealing with a Cancer for whatever reason, or Scorpio. Anyway, or they could just have that in their chart. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, right? But with the King of Pentacles, it's like you were unfazed in a way. Like you are focusing on money. And again, it could be that because you are pregnant. I did earlier in the pre-shuffle, did get the Empress. So that, I'm not surprised that this Ace of Cups came out. Right? Let me see here. Some clarification on Lovers. Woo. Okay. So I got the King of Swords for my Lovers card. And the messages regarding the Lovers for Capricorn mid-August. Holy jeez. And Strength. So definitely someone here I see cut someone off. I feel like the King of Swords made the decision to possibly leave, right? Again, it could be vice versa. It could be you that left, or it could be the other person. But I feel like someone definitely made that decision to leave, and the other individual is kind of in that position where it's like, okay, I can't be down feeling like regretful. I need to be strong. I need to take care of myself. Again, it could be that you're pregnant and now you're like focusing on that and not even caring that the other individual may be hurt or feeling, you know, lost and abandoned. What's the King of Swords here for this reading? The King of Swords. Yeah. There's the Ten of Pentacles. This King of Swords could have possibly already, or not just King of Swords, but in general, like this individual may already be married, might already be in a partnership, and it may not be you that's pregnant. It could be that it's their wife. If this is like, if whoever you're dealing with is male, I feel like it's their wife is pregnant and they've been keeping that from you and not telling you that there's a pregnancy here. And that's why they don't have time for you, or that they had to leave you and kind of like just walk away. There's the Ace of Cups here. While I was reading. Yeah, so I got the Fool to clarify the Ace of Cups. So again, this is something new. And then with the Fool, this is taking chances, right? And new beginnings, in a sense, fresh hope. So this was like almost like a blessing in disguise, because right after that is the Wheel of Fortune as well, right? And like, it's almost like this was a catalyst to move forward, right? Because again, this could be a long time thing. It could be that this was a relationship from your past. You weren't even with this person. Maybe you started seeing them recently in the last few years, few months. But definitely the decision was made. And it could have been you. It could have been you like, hey, you know what? I'm not doing this third party thing. I'm better than that. You know, I'm strong, right? I have the potential to like do my own thing, start my own business. Clarification on the Ace of Cups. Any other messages for Capricorn in mid-August? I have the Page of Cups. So again, something new. So it could be a new relationship, right? Someone else is coming forward right now, right, to offer you their cup of love. I mean, you don't have to take it. I don't see any reason why, you know, you wouldn't want to, but you might be kind of wanting to just hang back a little bit. Clarification on this Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups here for Capricorn? Yeah, so I have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be you right now, single, right? Totally loving life, got solo projects happening. You you know, you're self-sufficient, and look beautiful there, right? It could be you, Capricorn, and this individual. That's how this individual sees you, right? Or again, this could be the individual coming forth saying, hey, I'm totally okay being alone, but I wouldn't mind hanging out with you, kind of thing. What's the Wheel of Fortune here for Capricorn? Okay. So I've got the Eight of Wands in regards to this Wheel of Fortune. So that's quick. This is going to happen quick. So it's like one moment you're possibly, you know, thinking about this person, because it could be that you do feel this regret or loss, or feel just, I wouldn't go as far as saying like completely abandoned, but you might feel, you think about this person, right? You've had like a long history with this person, and even though they're being shady right now and not telling you everything, you still want to stay positive and, you know, hold on to hope that they're going to come back. But you know what? It's for the better. They're not telling you that there is something going on, right? Plus, I'm a married man. They need to deal with their shit first. He needs to make a decision. And clearly, if he cut you off, or you possibly cut them off, they made their decision. They went back to their spouse or whoever. Could be, you know, they don't have to be married, but went back to whoever they were with, right? So let's see. Any other messages for the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn? Mid-August. Showing clearly. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah. So I got the Hierophant and I got the Five of Wands. So definitely there's competition here in regards to their marriage, a marriage, someone's marriage, right? So you know, it could be them coming back to talk to you to try and, like, you know, because maybe you're married too. It's possible that you're married to, that you're both married to separate people, right? And you've had like a deep connection for a very long time, and for whatever reason could never separate. But I feel like it's still, like, within, like, you still feel like there's obstacles, or they feel like there's still that rivalry or challenges, or like something that they have to compete against. Let me see about this. What's the Eight of Wands here? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So definitely you're going to get messages, or they're receiving message. They're watching you. That is certain. Someone's watching someone here. And I'm seeing a 9 going to a Queen of Pentacles, right? So, you know what? I feel like this is you. This may be someone you're married to or involved with. And you've made the decision to cut off this person. They've tried to contact you multiple times. Time and time again, you say, hit the road. Right now, I almost feel like it's for the best anyway. Like, you're doing so much better without them. Like, you're in abundance right now. You've got so much to be grateful for, and like, I feel like having them around wouldn't have gotten you where you are now. Like, it's possible that this individual clearly helped shape who you are in a way. Many lessons here. But this is definitely an off and on type relationship. There's the Two of Cups here for the overall message for Capricorn. Ooh. What's with these cards falling on the floor? All right, Two of Swords. That makes total sense. So someone definitely is feeling torn. It could be both of you. Both of you feel like you are being pulled into different directions, right? You want to be with that person, but you can't because you're already in a relationship. You could be in a relationship already with kids, right? And that person too. And now they're having, like, maybe another, or they're about to have a child, or they're having another child. And it's like, well, it kind of like put a pause on, you know, what was going on with you, or you too, I should say. At the bottom is the Tower. So it's definitely come to an end. So if it hasn't yet, it's going to, and you may never know the reason. They may never tell you why, but it could be that there's a pregnancy, right? And it's honestly, or vice versa, right? You may have ended it because of this pregnancy, but it doesn't matter because you got potential. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're getting a new job. It's possibly you're starting a company or starting something. Something's in the works here. Something is definitely financially in the works here. And like I don't see anything that, like, when I'm looking at these cards, it's like I don't see the swords. Like, I don't see someone being backstabbed, someone, you know, so I don't think it's something that where you feel like, you know, someone hurt you. I think this was, aside from the one card here where it's like, oh, you feel abandoned, but it just could be regret. It doesn't have to be abandoned, right? Like, you regret how things kind of happened. Like, it didn't, nobody won here, but nobody lost either, right? Like, okay, so you're not together, but that's now. You don't know what's going to happen later on, right? That wheel of fortune, that wheel is still turning, and it's going to turn again, right? It's going to turn again. So Capricorn, just hang in there. I mean, this is a pretty good reading. Like, I'm looking at it and it's like, hey, you're not even bothered. Like, if this is you and the other person is, like, you're both kind of reflecting each other. So it could be definitely a twin flame reading here, because I do see like a lot of reflections, like the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, right? I do see obviously the Lover's card. I see the Two of Cups. There's a lot of like being torn, going in two directions, right? There you've got your Tower moments, right? There's a lot of like of that, right? But you both are going through similar things. Like, you both feel like you feel regretful, and you're both feeling like you were in competition with whoever it is they were with, right? So never mind third party. We've got a whole like, whew. Yeah, this is so anyway, I'm going to use I'm going to use my Dreams of Gaia tarot deck to clarify for you. Connect with Capricorn, Red August. Hold on, let's just conclude. Capricorn, mid-August. Alright, Capricorn, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Oh, I don't know if it's your energy or what, but I'm definitely feeling a bit better with this frozen mouth business. Whew. It's like my whole, from my jaw all the way even close to my eye was just completely like messed up. Anyway, this is just for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, mid-August. Show me clearly. Messages for Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn, 3 cards came out, so I'm going to take them. Alright, first card is the Seven of, I believe that's fire. I have to think about that for a second. It's like, what is that again? Yes, fire. The Wisdom. And the 10 of water. So, what I'm seeing here, the 7 of fire is exactly what it looks like. This person knows things. This person is using scrying to look into things. This person is highly intuitive. They have transformed with the butterfly. They are learning to embrace themselves, as well as their connection to source, or to God, to their own spirit in general, like their connection there. And she's like very seductive look in her face, in her eyes, right? Much like any of the fire cards I've noticed, but makes sense when you start your reading with the High Priestess, who basically symbolizes that, right? Like intuition, trusting yourself, right? Mystery, secrets. And that's exactly what that card says right there. So definitely trust your gut. If you know something's not right or something doesn't, you know, feel right, like maybe, okay, this person gives you like butterflies in your stomach, but really, is butterflies in your stomach an appropriate telltale sign that like love is like, oh, you should be with someone? No. Like, butterflies in your stomach is, for me anyway, I get them when I'm nervous. And like when I'm with someone that I need to be with, that I'm completely comfortable with, well, not need to be with, completely comfortable, and in like feeling that unconditional love, I don't feel butterflies in my stomach. I feel relaxed. I feel at ease, that I'm with someone who I trust and who trusts me, that I can, you know, be myself. Not someone who makes me feel uneasy and not sure where to, like, how to stand or like step, basically. Next card was the Wisdom. It kind of looks like your what's it called, the Hermit card in a way. I call it the Hermit card because he's basically retreating, right? So he's going within, getting that clarity. He's on a quest. He's got the lantern, right? His walking sticks, exactly like the Hermit card, right? So maybe that's something you need to do. Trust yourself. Go within. Okay, because the next card you got is the Ton of Water, which is basically, look, her eyes are closed and she's basically controlling the waves there, the tides, the oceans, right? She doesn't even need to open her eyes because she trusts that universe is going to help her. That connection to source is going to guide her. Okay? So that's important. Trust yourself, right? Go within, seek that, you know, clarity that you're looking for, and just trust that things are going to work out. Follow your gut. You know, you don't need to be in your head space. You don't need to be logical, right? Like, I'm not saying not to, right? I'm a Virgo. I can't just not be logical. Like, I think differently. I don't always go like with my feelings. I try to really figure stuff out. So again, sometimes you need to shut that part up and kind of trust how your body is responding to things as well, right? Like, example, the butterflies in your stomach, right? Your body is going to tell you whether or not this is a good idea. All right, Capricorn, that was your mid-August reading. If you've liked the time we've spent together, you are welcome to hit the like button, right? Share, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, do comment. I mean, not very often do people comment, and I feel like if you comment, I will respond to you. Sometimes I have gotten some comments where, like, all positive so far, but like I do get some comments where people reach out to me for personal readings. At this time, I'm not doing personal readings, but sometimes I'm drawn to just answering some certain questions, right? So you never know. Sometimes if I've got the time or Spirit tells me to, it happens. It's been done before. Anyways, Capricorn, have an awesome day. Many blessings.